All right, welcome to Roundtable Talks, episode 3. Today we got with us the same people we had last time. We got Jason, we got Tyler, we got Jerry, and we got Quan. So,
Miss Robin.
so
I'm here.
let's get into it. What's up, Jerry? What you got for
Yeah.
us?
Hey man, so my first question that I got for us for the topic for today is, what's your favorite genre of music and why?
That's easy. Rap. Rap's my favorite genre because it's so much. It fits my personality so much, and it's what I grew up listening to. Of course, I did grow up listening to R&B too, but rap is something that I found common ground with. Between Cole, Mozzie, Surf, Kendrick, all of them, I found common ground with what we all had in common. Common ground. See. What about you, Jason?
I'm a whore, dude. Like, I'm a music. I'm a music slut. So like I fucks with rap. Rap goes hard as fuck. But I do like classic rock. I like country. I like cumbia and like Mexican music too. So like Duranguense, but I don't know. It's just I've been around everything. So.
I mean, I've been around
I can feel
everything too,
Jason's
and I like
answer.
everything. Same. Well, I don't like everything. I hate country.
Yeah, I was like, about to say, you lying like fuck over.
I hate country. I do hate country music. I got my country songs. Don't get me wrong. I got my country songs.
Might get a little dirt on my boot. You know what I mean?
Nah, that ain't one of them.
Like, at first, I
I was
didn't
gonna
really
say,
like country, but that shit actually speaks like numbers, bro.
That shit bop a little.
Man, they got a few. They got a few bops on them, but
they the true freaks, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Country people be slick sliding in some freaky ass shit. And
Dog, they do.
man, but they all that man. From what I found is all they talk about is they damn tractors. And I ain't never had no tractor, so I can't relate to that.
They ain't just referring to the tractor, dog. They referring to ass.
They be talking about heartbreak. They be talking about drinking.
My heart don't get broken, nigga. I break hearts. Now let me stop.
Oh my god.
Let me stop.
They got a country song for that too.
They really do.
No, but I mean, I like Dirt Road Anthem,
I was
Barefoot
gonna say,
Bougie
don't act
Night.
like nobody didn't listen to Dirt Road Anthem.
Nah,
in high school.
Dirt Road Anthem went hard. That shit was stupid.
Yeah.
Quan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
go
gonna say,
ahead.
what point?
Oh,
No, I was gonna say I listen to everything. Like, but I think rap. I like rap. That's beautiful. That's just like. Can you imagine being on the fucking corner in the '70s and some niggas rhyming to you, like telling you a story, and the shit rhymes? It's like, yo, nigga, that was so poetic. Like, what the hell? Like, are you a mystic? Like, what the fuck? So, like, I don't know. It's like, it's beautiful to convey a story with such emotions while all making it rhyme. I think good rap is a talent.
it's of course
hard to do.
it's
Yeah.
super. And everyone, I noticed like everyone's argument was like, oh, anybody could rap, but not everyone can rap like Cole. Not everyone can rap
Yeah.
like Kendrick. Matter of fact, and I know I say I hate this man, but not everyone can rap like Eminem. Not everyone can do that. That takes.
Man, my nigga Juice WRLD was on his ass.
Oh, Juice WRLD. I hear he was nice. I ain't really listen to his shit like that.
Yeah, I didn't really listen to Juice. Sleep.
I ain't,
My bad.
I ain't sleep, but he ain't have my type of music.
They do talk about a lot of heartbreaks and shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I said, I break hearts, nigga. I break hearts.
That's why you don't like R&B, I bet.
No, I love R&B. R&B is my second. R&B is my second favorite.
That's got sit there crying in the rain with this
Yeah, R&B is definitely my second favorite genre though. Like let's not get that like mistaken at all. It's close to rap. It's really close to rap. Man, Usher used to be goddamn singing back in the days, boy. My little 3-year Usher. Like,
You used to be singing?
hell yeah, I used to be singing his shit all the time. My little goddamn 5-year-old ass not knowing what I'm talking about.
Dwayne be in the room.
Crying.
You should let it go. Taking his shirt off and shit.
Hey, no cap, I really used to do that shit. Like, no lie, I really used to do that shit when Usher came on. That shit. Quan, what's your favorite shit?
I mean, but I feel like, honestly, I could listen to any genre. It just depends on the mood. It's like, throughout my whole entire life, like, I find myself focused on each different genre for, like, a period of time. And that's what I would fuck with more than any other genre. and I would just be stuck in it. Like right now, I'm stuck in like a rap hip hop type genre, and I haven't really been able to move since like I joined the military.
Well,
I was gonna say like rap and rock during a workout is like that's where it's at.
you know, surprisingly, I can fuck with rock a lot too. It's definitely in my top 3.
Yeah.
Yo, don't hate me, but when I work out, I like to listen to reggae.
What?
That's weird, but that's weird. But I mean, I can see it. I really can see it. It makes you want to move.
The most hated nigga in the goddamn podcast.
But like when you're running or some shit, like when you need something that, like to stay on a beat, like reggae is like so good. I mean, this shit's always so easy. Like, this shit's always happening. Yeah.
I do hip hop for that.
Yeah. I mean, but
Makes sense.
yeah, I don't know.
Hip hop does have that beat, you know.
Jason has been goddamn working out with me, so all he get to listen to when I work out is rap. I know.
We listened to rock one time.
Yeah, I did listen to rock one time. That's because y'all was talking about it, and I was like, nah, I gotta listen to this shit. I had the Dance Gavin Dance, the Asking Alexandria, the Slipknot playing. I was like throwing this shit. Yeah, we was going crazy on that shit. Yeah. Quan, what's up with you? Your genres.
Shit. Hey man, chill out. So I would probably say rap is definite. I love rock, and oddly enough, like kind of like the indie shit, like indie rock and all that shit, like the sad shit.
I fuck with indie music.
Like I like them shit. Be cutting deep, man. I'm like, man.
That shit does hit. I don't know what it is about hip.
That is some crying in the rain shit too, though.
It is.
Hey, so wait, quick.
R&B is the closest.
I got a quick question. Do you prefer music to speak to you more, or do you prefer the catchiness of it?
I think
it depends on how I'm feeling and who the artist is, because like I can want music to speak to me 1 minute, but then I can want it to like I just want to listen to some shit.
Sometimes you want to listen to
me.
music for just the beat too.
Yeah.
I can see
I
that.
used to have my 12s on my shit, boy. I used to thump everywhere. It wasn't just the lyrics I was listening to. It was just the fucking beat itself. That shit was just spoke to me more than actual music at the time.
Yeah. I mean, like, oh, go ahead, get into your questions, Jerry, because, you know.
Oh, man.
You had a 2-piece.
Yeah. Okay, here's the second question. So what is a boundary that you never want crossed in any relationship that you're in?
That's so fucking hard.
Oh, that's easy. You ain't touching my booty hole.
Oh, I thought this nigga was meaning some deep shit. Never mind. Yeah, that's definitely a boundary you can't cross. Don't touch my ass.
Jerry, are you meaning like a physical boundary or like
any boundary? It's a boundary. I didn't make it specific, so that you can go anywhere with that.
Yeah, no, you can't touch my ass.
Yeah. You ain't touching my booty hole.
Oh, okay. Hey, real quick question. What does a girl have to do to get you to let her eat your ass?
nothing? There's nothing.
She's gonna drug me. She's gonna have to drug me and like knock me out or something. Like,
Bro, there's absolutely no way she's eating my ass. No woman is lifting my fucking legs up while I'm on my
The day
back.
Tyler gets roofied and wakes up with his fucking bent over and his asshole out.
Ooh.
I'm gonna feel so violated.
I am somebody's son.
She's gonna slap you on the ass, like, you know, like, oh,
no.
all done. Go ahead.
Fucking disrespect.
Oh, hell no.
So no one can do anything because I hear. So no, there's no way no one can eat my ass. But I hear that someone's fucking that your G spot is in the ass.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you stick that shit in my ass and I live an extra 100 years. I ain't living an extra 100 years, cuz.
Shit.
What you doing? My ass? No. No.
Dude, don't touch that.
It screams of terror.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. Because look, I said it before, and I'll say it again. There is no gangster way to get your ass ate, and it's not for me.
Why you gotta be gangster?
I'm sorry, it's not for me. There's no.
There's no gangster way to really have sex. Period. I mean, you could do some gangster shit.
Nah, I mean like the positions
What is considered gangster? What is considered gangster?
Okay, this is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. When I say that, I mean the positions they gotta put you in to fucking eat your ass. There's no way informed. It doesn't matter if it's gangster. It's not man.
So hear me out. I ain't okay. So hear me out. Hear me. Shut the fuck up. So you get your dick sucked, and she start licking your balls, and she got an extra long tongue, and her tongue extends while she's sucking your balls.
I'll answer that.
Your fucking asshole. What you gonna do?
A bitch got close and I smacked her on the forehead. What you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you what I did, because this is what happened. So like, I'm getting
got
my,
that
no, shut up. No. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm telling you the story. Now you gonna listen to what? So we're sitting on the couch, like I'm laying down on the couch, right? And you know she's doing her thing, and similar things occur when she goes down there, right? And like she's like doing whatever, and she got a little too close, like I just even the subtlest feeling of I felt her move, like she was going down to my balls or whatever, but I was like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, hell no! Like, I jumped up, and I was like, all right, we're done here. I'm gonna go take a shower.
I do have a similar story, not of my ass being ate.
My ass was not ate.
So you look at girls' clit, you can be like, damn, I ain't eat her out, bro. I ain't stick my whole face all in it. That's
a difference. Hold up, that's a difference.
She was moving down to my balls, but I didn't know what she was doing. I thought she was gonna attempt. No, it did not.
You saying that?
You know what, Jerry? I'm not. Go ahead, Quan.
I had like a little shorty. She was on top, and she was like riding. She getting into it, and then she reaches back and she kind of like grabs my leg, like she like hooks her hands under my knees. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, she's like supporting herself. Like she's like, I'm like, okay. But then I feel her hand move, and she went ahead and tried to touch my ass. Like she tried to put her finger in my butthole, bro.
Oh, what?
It was wild, and I was like, yo. I almost threw this. Bro. Look, I've never hit a woman ever in my life, and I won't. But I almost hip thrusted this bitch across the room. Like it was bad. It was bad.
No
and
one.
I had to go home, and I just couldn't finish after that. I was like, look, man, it's not you. It's what you did.
Essentially, it's you, bitch.
I got a show now because you just disrespected me.
I had to go take a shower, Quan. Like I was like, this is
I almost hurt.
You had to feel violated. There ain't no way no one can get a finger that close. Nah. I don't know if I can control myself. Might get a mean 6-piece.
Damn. 6.
Nigga, that's my ass. Of course 6.
I think one hit would do it. 6. It's like mink. Mink. She fell from the first hit. Why are you still going? See, you just be overdoing shit. See, that's why Wayne you just a thug, ain't you? Like, nah, man, I don't need nobody, man. I ain't need no father figure. Teach me how to shave. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, chill.
I'm man in the house, man.
Hey,
I ain't trusting none of these hoes out
yo,
here,
chill on my life. Hey, chill on my life.
Because he got a stepdad.
You know, I'm gonna get my booty hole.
Yeah, yo, chill on my life, dog. Chill on my life. Chill on my life.
Like, leave my ass out the equation. Like, okay. Hey, man, but look, girls be getting into it. Like, I had one girl, she was, doing a little top game, and she was on her knees. I'm standing there, Superman, and she went ahead and grabbed my ass and just kind of, I don't know, pelvis to forehead, just, And I was like, oh my God, you ain't gotta grab my ass like that. But, like, she was, It's like when you're tired and you just go home and you just flop in your bed and put your face in your pillow, just that's pretty much what it was. It's crazy.
Okay, I got a quote. I hate to change topics on y'all because this was a funny ass one, but I got a question for y'all married folks. You got two in here. Jason, when you do have a girlfriend, um, I so can y'all really vent to y'all girlfriends?
Yeah, now I can now.
I tried not to.
Before,
I don't
before,
like to.
Well, you
beforehand, it was like an issue. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I just couldn't. I couldn't see myself breaking that wall of like just comfortability. Like I don't even think that's a word, but
Yeah, yeah, it's
like,
not
I couldn't
nigga,
see
but
myself really like being that vulnerable that quick. And it was just weird to just be vulnerable with somebody else that I know I was gonna spend the rest of my life with. And it was just. It's not that I didn't trust her. It just was different. And just exposing myself like that was just something I had never done in a shit period. Like I've exposed myself and I've had deep conversations with people, but actually like been able to vent and like not really worry about what's gonna be the outcome. Something I've only experienced in my
that
marriage.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit seems scary as fuck. Like no, I mean, when it comes down to a wife, yes, there's a difference. But then when you're trying to build up with someone that is your girl, and they need you to open up to them, that shit seems scary as fuck. And I don't ever play bait. Like that shit seems like bait as fuck. I don't do it.
Yeah, because I used to feel like when we first were together, me and my wife now, when we first were together, it was like I always felt like if I opened that up, it was gonna be used as like just bait against me to just slam back in my face of me being vulnerable and actually being able to vent to somebody. Like they would use that as ammunition to fire back, and that was like me being vulnerable. So I just didn't trust people like that, I guess, in a sense. So I
No,
guess I didn't trust her in a way.
I mean, this facts though. Like it seems too good to be true. Like when you think about it, it seems like, wait, I got this person I can vent to, all this shit. Like, nah, that's way too good to be true. Like, you gotta be about to use that shit for something. Like, I'm gonna sit here and cry about my dad to you, and then next thing you know, we get in an argument, you fatherless bitch. Like, damn,
Why your ass
bitch.
ain't got no daddy?
Oh my.
Said that to you in confidence.
Yeah.
Women ain't shit, boy.
Yeah.
I have yet to hit uh that stage to where I open up like that.
Well, nigga, I think you kind of need to. Like, you married and shit. Like,
Yeah, I was like, once you get that married stage, bro, I'm telling you, that's like the biggest thing that's gonna fuck you up is not like being vulnerable when you need to be. You don't have to do it all the time, but like when she needs you in that state and she just wants somebody to talk to, so you pretty much got to be the person taking the first step to being vulnerable, because you know the female won't take that step. So
It's just
when you
hard.
do it, yeah, it's hard in general. I ain't even gonna lie. But once you do it, it becomes easier over time. It's not something that just happens and you just naturally get at it.
Yeah, and then like my household, like how I grew up, like it wasn't like that. Not all that feely
Nah.
shit. So it's kind of like, this is the normal. And like if I'm going through some shit, I usually just close the blinds, take a shower, go to sleep.
I mean,
Pretty much it.
like, in all honesty, like, going through some shit, like, when I was younger, being like my mom, single mom, you know what I'm saying? Like no one else was there. My mom was working all the time. I couldn't tell mom. I couldn't tell mom about most things. So who the fuck could I turn to? And then so I was like, okay, cool. Well, that means I just can't fucking vent. You know what I mean? Like I just gotta keep this shit inside. No one wants to see a young, virtually man out here crying, venting, and all this shit. So I think that's the sad part that makes young black males and young males in general emotionally distanced when they get into a
Yeah.
relationship.
I agree with that one. Like, cause I definitely like growing up. Like, who the fuck did we have to talk to?
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, mommy and a single mom. Like, she ain't got time for all of us to hear all our fucking problems. So you either just shut up and keep going, or whatever. So that's why I feel like. I think that's a problem that I encounter when I do get into relationships is because women are venting. And to me, like, I'm just like problem solver. And I'm like, okay, well, if you got a problem with this person at your work, then address it. Because if you don't address it, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
And then sometimes they're like, I just want you to listen to me. And I'm like, well, I'm listening. But, if you just tell old girl to not do that this way, then there wouldn't be a problem. And then that kind of like got me how I'm a lot better at listening now and just
So I think
not sharing my opinion.
I think I was always good at listening, and offering a solution, but telling, speaking, and all that shit, like there's I'm not about to let you into my mind. Like that's some different shit. Like, you know what I mean? A little fucked up from past events. So like I'm not just about to sit here and share everything with you step by step when I'm not even sure that me and you are supposed to be together. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm very guarded.
Yeah. And I mean that's again a problem that was created by I kind of want to say it's created by not having how do I say it? You, because I virtually didn't have anyone to talk to younger, so in my age, like I couldn't make friends. Like honestly, I could not make friends worth a damn. So couldn't vent to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't vent to mommy. Mommy working, trying to make sure we eating and shit like a real queen, lady mom. And then you know what I mean, just my siblings. It seemed like we had factions of siblings. You know, it was Tyler Taylor, Deja Dakota, and then it was just me. I oddball out until we got older.
Middle child.
Yeah, so it was like eyeball out, you know what I mean, and just fuck it, rock with it. But I mean, we all had different problems. So, oh, did y'all know about? We were supposed to get a how do you say, a high speed railroad system in 2013, like the U.S.
Hmm?
So it was supposed to
Oh
be like
yeah.
it was supposed to be like a bullet train. Virtually, it goes up to roughly 300 miles per hour, and we were supposed to get that shit right, and it would have reduced so much like fuel usage. It would have been cheaper.
Pollution.
Yeah, pollution. It would have been cheaper, and honestly, if it was around, I would have been from Raleigh to Savannah. I would have got there in an hour and some change. So it
And
would
I
have been
think that's what, like a 6 hour drive?
yes,
Yeah, it's like 4.5.
4 hour drive roughly.
Oh, okay.
So it would have cut down time immensely. So I mean, why do y'all think we didn't get it, or like not?
Because that would have screwed over planes, like big time.
But they still would have been making money.
They would have been making money for long distance and overseas, but state wise, like people who take like short trips all the time pay like $200-$300 for that shit. That shit would have been out the window because trains would have been a whole lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would have screwed over them.
I think it's just too expensive to build too, just to like build that shit. Because think about it, you're not gonna build on the railroad systems we have now because there's too many intersections with roads and shit. So you're gonna have to
You're just gonna build up.
elevate it. Yeah, you're gonna have to build up like pretty much a bridge across the United States. Well, bridges, just a continuous bridge. I think they tried to do that in California and it didn't work out. I don't know if they're still working on it or not though.
I'm gonna look it up, but I think that shit would have got like it would have mitigated so many problems to me at least. Cause you gotta think you're bringing in revenue still because oh shit I could go 300 miles away from where I live in an hour. You know what I mean? And then so much less pollution. The carbon footprint is done for. You know what I mean? Like we're saving the earth essentially instead of just taking planes, taking your own car every day and type shit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I'm gonna look up this bullet train shit and see what's up with it.
Yeah.
Japan still got one.
Japan got everything, dog.
I was gonna say trains in Europe are pretty efficient too.
Shit, the trains in Korea is efficient as fuck.
Them shits were efficient as hell.
And like they weren't even fast.
I love the trains in Korea.
Them shits, what? Train?
So it says they would have took 20. It would have took. Shut up. It would have took 25 years to design and build the line. That's why. And it would have cost 151 billion. But
Damn, man, it's not like we ain't spent that kind of money before.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. And they would have made that
It
back.
took time.
Like that shit is. I don't know.
I mean, this whole
Yeah, but you know, like the airlines are lobbying against it. Fucking automobile like companies are
They
lobbying
would be fucked
against
over.
it.
All of them would be
Yeah.
fucked over because nobody would need a fucking car to get there quicker on a fucking train.
Well,
But-
I mean, I think people will still use cars. But,
Of course, you would have to short
It'd be a
short
lot less.
distance.
Yeah, it would. Like, I could see them like losing money because of it.
Because people won't buy cars as frequent because they're not using them.
I mean, when you think about it, a high-speed railroad system can only virtually go in a straight line. So, say I'm coming from where I live to go to work, I would still, in essence, need a car. But long distance trips, I wouldn't need one. So people would still be buying cars. People would still be taking their airplane trips. Yes, it'd be cut down it'd be cut down immensely, but you would still be making revenue off the shit.
But you gotta look at it like this: when you're using, like, say if you were just using the train, you would need oil changes, you would need car parts fixed after a while, new tires, gas, like all that shit. You wouldn't be using on a regular basis. What you'd be taking a train.
Mm-hmm.
People depend on the long distance travels to actually get those type of things fixed afterwards. So when you don't take those travels through, it's just like at the end of the day, those smaller companies like Jiffy Lube, AutoZone, all those small car shops aren't making any money. So that's fucking over the smaller business, not just the bigger business.
But I mean, do you think in essence we need the smaller business? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. That's
'Cause,
my
like,
personal opinion.
I think so because, like, think about if we didn't have like stuff on hand, like readily available, the price is gonna skyrocket for stuff like that, like production for those parts. But I don't know if it'd have that big of an effect. But who knows? You know?
yeah, I personally don't think it would have that big of an effect, and because there you would still need the shit, of course, but you just wouldn't need it in abundance like you usually do. You wouldn't need an oil change every fucking 2 months. You wouldn't need, like, it just wouldn't be in abundance how it is.
Yeah.
But people would still
who
need
make a
it.
stupid amount of money though?
Who?
Uber, Lyft, all those small car services.
They do make
Taxis, they would be making even more because people aren't, like, once they get off the train, do you think their car's gonna be there? Fuck no.
not at all. Yes, and taxi services like Uber, Lyft, taxis would be making a lot of money from that shit. And
Exactly.
and I mean, but when you got to think about it, essence, like a lot of things that don't own shit will make a lot of money. Airbnb, they don't own no fucking houses, but they make a lot of money for hoteling shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you just got to be innovative with that shit too. But I do think a high speed train would be mighty fucking effective and reduce the carbon footprint a lot.
Fair enough.
I mean, if your Earth is really your main goal into, like, if you're really worried about saving the Earth, that would be something you would virtually continue to look into, continue to fund, because I need greenhouse. Oh, and the ozone layer. Fuck, goddamn, I need to stop drinking. The ozone layer is here healing. So, and they're saying it's not from human. Like, since we've been locked in, they're saying it's not because of that, but I think that plays a big part in it. What, you don't think so?
So you're saying like the ozone layer is recovering and like it's not because we're doing anything different, or what do you?
I mean, it's not what I think. That's what I've read. I read in that article. They say because it's they say us being inside and shit and not like having plants function every day is actually not part of the ozone layer healing, but it has to play some part, because if it wasn't healing before this shit and now it's actually healing, like.
But that's the thing. But here's the funny thing about all this: we don't know for sure. We're just taking articles and just running with it. Nobody knows for sure, other than the people actually looking at the data. And there's no telling if they're telling the truth, because as you can see throughout this coronavirus experience, people have been lying about their reports, like petty shit like that. Like, right. You think I'm gonna believe just something about an ozone layer that I truly can't even see?
Right.
Like I personally, I don't believe this shit, because if it was getting better all of a sudden, then I don't see them just now dropping an article about it. That means it's something they either already knew or they were just waiting to just give people like hopes or take their eyes off of whatever the bigger issue is going on. Because like nobody's even really tracking the voting experience that's going on right now. Like it's back and forth because everybody's worried about this whole coronavirus and shelter in place bullshit.
I mean, once you got shit like healing, because I mean, due to coronavirus, which is crazy, a lot of shit is healing. You know what I mean? It shows that humans are essentially fucking virtually a parasite. If you wanna go if you wanna go that far, we're virtually parasites. Fucking been feeding off the earth and fucking it up, and now that we have to stay in, people are dying, shit's healing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can see it from that standpoint. When
Godzilla
you put it like that,
returns to Japan.
Goddamn big ass fucking dinosaur bugs coming from fucking shit.
No, but there's dolphins in Italy, I think. Or is that whatever? I think I heard that.
Oh yeah, some shit came. I don't know about no dolphins in Italy, but I heard some shit.
About the hornets or bees, whatever the fuck they were.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. That shit sounded crazy.
I was like, when niggas started making memes about 2020 getting worse, and next thing you know, it started getting worse, and I was like, all right, y'all chill out.
Them niggas real life got the power, dog. Like yeah, them niggas real life got power. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to your number one shit poster. That's me. Yeah, I know y'all love y'all memes. They come from me. You know what I mean? I be out this bitch struggling, trying to put food on my family table with the memes.
What?
Man.
Come on, y'all can't
So
hear
I
it.
got a question.
Alright.
Alright, so if you had to choose between... Okay, so we're going to take, like, religion out of the equation. Like, no, nothing against anybody's faith or anything. But if you knew certain death and then, like, infinite nothingness, if you had to choose between that, like, once you die, you're dead, that's it, you no longer exist, nothing. Or would you live forever?
Nothingness. And
We always been that question. Yeah. I was like, that was a long ass question. That fuck.
so what he means is, would you rather live forever, or would you rather be not in existence? In essence.
Like never even like lived at all, or like
No, like lived, and then once you die, that's it. No afterlife.
Just a constant state of consciousness.
No, nothing. Like you don't
Oh,
exist.
Jesus.
So say if you could live at the part where you can live forever, would you endure pain?
Well, as far as living forever, I think like around your 30s is when your cells no longer regenerate as efficiently. So I guess like once you hit, instead of that occurring and dying of old age, like your cells continue to regenerate, you know.
The bad part about that is though, like all the bacteria and stuff on your skin would constantly be growing, and at one point you're gonna turn into fungus.
No, I'm saying like you know how like our cells die, like you know like our cells in our bodies
regenerate after a while.
Well, like after a while, your body isn't as efficient in doing that. Like you know, your cells dying, and then like you got new cells growing. So eventually, like you're getting older. That's us getting older, and then you die. So instead of that happening, you pretty much just like you hit your 30s and you're living forever.
Depends on how it would be.
Yeah, I watched a video on this one.
Hard.
Yeah, you're pretty much watching every loved one and all that just die.
Exactly. That's why I want to go in. I'd rather die than stay together forever. Like,
yeah, I
I
don't think I
mean,
would want to live forever because, say, if other people have that option that they die or live forever, I wouldn't want to see them fucking
No, it's just you.
like, oh, it's just me. Fuck that. I would want to die because then I gotta watch other people die. That's fucking stuff. That's like I don't know if you guys seen that movie in 2008. I forgot. It's like something about Benjamin Button.
Yeah, the Benjamin Button scenes. Yeah,
he was born as an old fucking man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he still
shit
died, though.
fucked me up. Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is he had to watch everybody else die. It's pretty much like he kind of had a live forever thing, but it wasn't like a forever. He just lived his life backwards.
Yeah.
And
Nah, I'd
that's
live
pretty much.
forever.
but why would you live forever? Like you're literally. I mean, I can see if you were like a scientist or some shit, and you're trying to make technological advances. You're trying to see the future grow, but but you're not that. You know what I mean? So like, so
Well,
so-
I got enough time that I can be that. I can be.
He can be whatever he wants.
I mean, I guess so.
What?
True.
I mean,
You right.
When you put it like that, I mean, but then you got to think about the world finally. I don't know. Fuck, that's hard.
I'm living
That's
forever,
hard as shit.
dude.
Nah.
You can go either way with that.
at one point, life isn't even worth living if you live forever, because that's the
That's
only.
so depressing.
But then I'll just become like a higher.
That's the only reason
being,
it makes
you know?
life precious is because it's not forever. Like, if you had it forever,
Yeah,
you
he
could take
doesn't-
it for granted and bullshit around.
I mean, but I could bullshit around and then I could still build rockets and get to Mars. I can go see Mars
But once
Like,
you run out of
after Elon Musk gets there.
once you run out of shit to do, like what else is there to do? You ran out of
How
shit
am I
to
gonna
do.
run out of shit to do? There's always gonna be more shit to do.
More shit that you're interested in.
Think about this: if if a man was born in 1900, he lived forever. He would experience World War One, World War Two, the Korean
War,
War.
dog.
Yeah, exactly. There's always
That
some
nigga
shit to
ain't
do.
Yeah, but a nigga don't. I'm not gonna want to sit around and wait for goddamn war to pop off every fucking
No,
day.
but I mean-
I didn't participate in all them shits. We went in every war.
Wolverine. Catching bodies. I'm born.
Hey,
I'm
so
born,
Fair enough.
so
There's
fans.
a new alien continent to discover.
This- So this was the first half of a special episode for y'all since we've been doing like we've kind of been doing numbers thanks to y'all. So this is the first half of the episode. We're gonna get into the second half of the episode that's gonna drop later in like literally a second after I end this. We're gonna start back up. So appreciate y'all for rocking with us real quick and listen to our dumbass conversations. This is what you get to hear on a daily if you fuck with us. So we need some guest stars. Hit us up and peace out.